absolutely. There are some fantastic analogies there as well. But just zooming in on the technology aspect, Shubhranshu, I mean, it essentially has turned creativity into code, and it's about algorithms today optimize, its attention and not art. So advertising, honestly and truly, is stuck in this paradox where it's attempting to scale its art and its form and its craft. So there's this constant battle going on. How do you see things playing out? And we'll come specifically to the holding companies and the agency networks. But what do you see playing out currently?
Yeah. Again, I think that's a very fascinating area, and we have engaged on this, and I've written for you on this. There are two things that's happening. Potted plants can seem very large, right? But they're not trees in the forest. They don't derive sustenance for themselves. And a lot of the agency work that happens for clients has become potted plant kind of creative, which means you need to constantly water it. The day there's no media money backing it, it just disappears as a happy or a bad memory. Now, the reason why these are actually mutually contradictory, on the one hand, the very word agency means you're acting on behalf of the client for areas where they may or may not have expertise. So you are agentic in the sense that you have custodial responsibilities and you are acting on the behest and on behalf of the client. Whereas today a holding company is actually saddled with quarterly, weekly, even daily targets, clicks, likes, and so on. Now, digital is also a bit of a conjurer's trick. On the one hand, it has led to constant fragmentation. No digital is mass. All digital is technically 1:1. But at the same time, it has led to huge aggregation. So there are these platforms, again, Google, Meta, Instagram, and so on, who rule the roost. So you are template ridden, you don't own the intellectual property, you are fed algorithmically, and that injection is beyond your control. So what is the answer? The answer to my mind is holding companies need to start owning IP, not bodies. They need to own proprietary data frameworks. They need to have models that scale up on context, not on content. Yeah, because context scale up can technically be infinite. Content scale up is only as much as the paid push will get you. And really, I am a big cynic when it comes to organic virality. You know it, I know it, and the viewers know it. How much of virality is paid for and given a twirl, and how much of it arrives genuinely because people love it is a subject for another debate altogether. But in this digital era, the way out to a flourishing future is to think of data, to think of design, and to think of delegation. You cannot own everything under one roof. You have to become orchestrators, not owners. That is the difference.